Hello everyone, my name is Joseph Riddle and this is my persuasive speech for Speech 100. I'm going to speak with you today about something that is near and dear to my heart since I'm the father of two wonderful young ladies and my fiance is a very successful businesswoman. How many of you are women? How many of you have a wife, a mother, a sister, or a daughter? How many of you believe that women in your life deserve to be paid less than a man for doing the exact same job? The fact that women in the United States are paid on average 22 cents less on every dollar than a man doing the same job with the same education, the same experience. This is craziness. The gap widens even more among African American women and Hispanic women. Some politicians out there will tell you that we're headed in the right direction. I completely disagree, since the pay gap has barely budged in a decade. If the United States is going to be the standard bearer for equality, this problem has to be remedied immediately. This inequality is taking place over a wide range of occupations. Regardless of whether you're an elementary school teacher, a middle school teacher, or a computer programmer, you will be paid less if you are a woman doing the exact same job as a man. The pay gap between men and women grows even larger with age. So now you're talking about an inequality due to not only to gender, but also due to a woman's age. Let me tell you a quick story about a lady from Michigan named Carrie Sleeman. Carrie applied for a job as a design supervisor and was offered the job. She was told the salary was not negotiable, but she was pretty happy because the company offered good benefits. Carrie was the supervisor of an all-male team for a little over 5 years until unfortunately the company had to shut down due to bankruptcy. To receive her final paycheck, she had to file for it through bankruptcy court. While going through this process, she discovered the men she was supervising were actually making more than she was, and they didn't even have the same qualifications, education, or experience. When she confronted her former supervisor about this, his exact words were, "The people you supervised, lots of young men, were the sole breadwinners for their wives and children, and that was probably taken into account when their salaries were figured." Since then, Carrie has spoken in front of Congress several times and become a strong voice in the fight against this inequality. In my opinion, if women are paid on average 22% less, shouldn't they have to pay 22% less? If a car is $30,000, shouldn't women only have to pay $23,000? I know this sounds ridiculous, but if that sounds so ridiculous, why is there still a gender pay gap? It makes no sense to me. I would challenge any of you to find someone out there that believes that women with the exact same qualifications, same education, should be paid less than a man with those qualifications and educations. I would like to hear why. What could the reasons be? Because they're less of a person? Because women should not be professionals? I mean, come on, people. I know this sounds bleak to all the women out there, and you might be asking yourself, what do we do to fix this? I believe the simple answer is to speak out against it. Call your congressman, congresswoman, and if you see this taking place, simply say something. If we can all work together to end this horrible inequality, our nation will be better as a whole for it. In conclusion, We all have women in our lives that we love and we care about. I would never think it was acceptable for one of my daughters to be paid less than a man for doing the same job just because she's a woman. It seems like something out of a movie or a crazy storyline out of a novel, but this is reality. This inequality isn't contained to a specific field or profession. It's happening across the board. It would be great if we could wake up tomorrow and everything was equal, but we all know that's not going to happen. You can make your voice heard, though. Call your representatives. Tell them how you feel. I love this country. I served my country for a long time in the military. And I believe that everyone should be treated equally. So I urge all of you to take a stand for equal pay for women. Thank you very much.